Hey guys, I'm going to talk about this because a lot of people are talking about it, and there's a lot of different things happening with this story. I'm talking hundreds of people that are covering this story right here. Okay, that's covering this story right here. Now he has already said he wasn't the one in the film in the footage. He's already denying that he's the one in the footage. Also, not to mention, we're going to use the word allegedly tonight because Monica Moori has decided she was going to get an attorney and sue everyone on social media for accusing her. And what gets me is she didn't have money to pretty much take care of these kids. So she decided she's going to have money for an attorney. Really? She tried in a GoFundMe, and the GoFundMe account, hold on here. Okay. The GoFundMe account was taken down by the biological mother, made sure it was taken. Now, my situation is I've seen videos where this one neighbor does a drive. How did they not hear? How did no dogs barking, or no one hear this baby screams if he was alive at the time he was taken? Now, the reason why I say that is because I'm going to show you something that came to me while I was watching one of the videos. And the twin brother gets up out of bed, I guess to go to the bathroom. And he comes back, and let me bring up the video here. Let me see if I can find it. He comes back, and let me see here. Is this the one? I have so many pages up, it's not even funny. Let me shut that down. Shut that down. Okay. Oh, no, shut that down. Okay. Let me see where it's at. The reason why I say this is because I watched a video. Okay, this is the one probably. I watched a video of the young boy, the brother getting out of the bed. And the brother, okay, let me stop this real quick. Okay. And when the brother gets back in bed, he is, let me see if I can. Okay, no, this is the one that has the side by side. I need the video of when he's taking, okay, this study has night vision glasses in here. Hold on, I'm trying to find the video. That's not it. I'm trying to find the video. Okay, none of them are it. Hold on just a minute here. I'm trying to find the video where it's just a video. Let me see. Could that be it? Hold on. Okay, it's video footage. I may have to find something else. I'll talk about her in a minute. Because something ain't right with this woman and her son. Not right at all. And I just got this eerie feeling, and watching everyone's videos, I've come to the conclusion that the mother, well, not the mother, but Monica, and I'm going to say allegedly because I ain't finding myself in court with this woman, which I don't think, in order to sue people, you got to go to all their states and cities. So there's no possible way in hell she's going to be able to sue anybody, but we will use the word allegedly just for tonight. Now, I'm trying to find the video. Hold on just a minute because it's real hard. Let's see. Let me see here. Hold on. Because when Carter goes to get back in bed, and I'm going to give their names because that way it gives you a mental picture of what I'm trying to say. When Carter goes to get back in bed, I guess he went to the bathroom. I don't know why he was up, but he goes and lays back down before the perpetrator comes into the bedroom where they are. Okay. And as he's getting in bed, hold on. Video footage. Let's hold on. I'm going to try to find the video. I need just the video. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm going to show this video is because, let me bring it up here. Okay, I'm going to bring it up here. And this is the Daily Mail's got this. Okay, and she sold the nanny cam footage. Now, this is what I don't understand. There is an investigation on right now. This woman, Monica, goes, and this is not allegedly because she did. She sold the video, the nanny cam footage to a newspaper, to a news outlet, okay, and does an interview. And then I'm going to bring up her, I guess it's her father, okay, who has said something. And when I read it to you, you're going to be like, that don't make no sense. But I want to show you something. Okay, here's Carter. This must be Carter because this is the baby Cash where it's late, where he's laying. Okay, let me see if this shows it now. Okay, he's climbing back in bed. And now I want you to see something. As he's climbing back in bed, he's kicking Cash. His feet are kicking Cash in the face and the body. Cash is not moving an inch. Usually when you're kicked or punched, I don't know about you guys, but I get elbowed and everything by my husband. I wake the hell out. I mean, I just wake right up. Cash doesn't move, which leaves speculation, and I'm saying speculation, could Cash already had been dead? Now, the reason why a lot of people are covering this story, and I'm going to cover it too, is because something's not right with this whole story. Something's definitely not right with this whole story. And as I bring the next few nights to you, you'll understand what I'm talking about because that's what's gotten in my head right now is something's not right with this whole story. I'm not saying that Darian Brown did it or didn't do it. I'm not saying that at all. And I'm not saying that Cameron or Monica has something to do with it. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is something's not right with this whole story. Okay. Now, as you've seen Carter go, and I'm taking it, Carter is the one that's sleeping down here. The baby that was taken was laying up here, which is Cash. Okay. So here's Carter getting back in bed. Now, as you're watching him, he's climbing in bed and he's going to cover up. And as he's climbing in bed, he kicks Cash. He pushes on him and kicks on him so he can get comfortable. And Cash does not move. Okay. Now, as this is I want a better one than this. But anyway, here is supposedly, allegedly, Darian Brown. Okay, Darian Brown's wearing shoes, tennis shoes. And he makes sure that he looks up at the nanny cam, where the nanny cam is. He looks towards the door and he looks up where the nanny cam is. Okay. He looks around. And when he looked at the door, it was like he was listening to somebody. Watch him. He goes in. He's looking at the nanny cam as he goes in because right over here is the dresser. And right here, oh my God, here it is. Right here is the nanny cam. This big old huge thing sitting here. Okay. He's looking this way as he's walking in. Now pay attention. Watch. Okay. He's looking in, and this red flash must be, he's looking, he's okay. He's looking. He's looking at the children. It's like someone got his attention. He's looking at the door. He's paying attention to what they're saying. Now, mind you, at the time this happened, the garage door supposedly takes a chain to shut it because the latch don't work. Okay. I didn't know there was latches on garage doors. I figured they're up or down either way. But anyway, so they didn't have that locked. Why would they have the 3 pit bulls and the puppy put up that particular night out of all nights? Okay. Just saying, there's a lot that's not making sense. And the more the Moori family opens up, the more they're sinking themselves, I think. And if this is a truly investigation, I hope the investigators look into everybody doing the shows and listen to what they got to say, because there's a lot of things that make sense. A lot of things. And this right here, I'm wanting to get a better picture because I watched him kick on him and he didn't move. I didn't see that in this video here because it's too blur. But He looks up. He's looking around. It's like someone's walking him through this. And reason why I say someone, there was more than one person involved in this. See? Someone said, hurry up, dude. I'm just saying that's speculation. That's not fact. But watch how he turns and looks real quick, and then he goes on doing what he had to do. See, someone's probably said, come on, dude, do it. Got a hood on. He's wearing a backpack. He's wearing glasses, a headband. It's like he's hesitant to do what he's got to do. I'll keep watching. Because like I said, in the other video I watched, and this is blinking red, which means probably this cam right here is taking pictures. This is a very big cam. How did he miss that cam? How did he miss that? That's big. That's huge. And when you see Kameron Moori do an interview and he walks people through, he taps where the nanny cam used to be. Okay. And Monica says she didn't think about checking the nanny cam. Why wouldn't you think about checking the nanny cam? You mean you forgot it because you're so freaked out that the child's missing? She said they went around the block. Okay, well, something ain't making this story's not. It's not panning out. It's not panning out at all. So hold on here, and I would like to know if there was an any type. Well, I know she tried to do a GoFundMe and it got shut down, but I'm wondering if there was any type of insurance the father or somebody took out on that child. I'm just saying, because the second time the person comes back, looks like a different person. And he doesn't look like he's out to take the child. He's checking on the child. Guess to see if he got the right child. Now watch when he picks the child up. Okay, pay attention when he picks the child up. And when he goes to pick the child up, the child doesn't move. Any other kid would be stretching or, doing something. This child didn't move. Now, what gets me is, if you look here, why is he grabbing that child and not this child? Why don't he just grab any child if he's out to kill him? If he's out to kill both babies, as they're trying to say he is, why didn't he just grab any kid? Why does it have to be a Pacific one? Think about that. Because Carter moves, and it makes him look. That baby ain't moving. That baby is not moving. Could the baby done been dead? Okay, get it going. Okay. Grabs the baby up. Baby's not moving. And what gets me is he goes back out the same door in which he came in, which was, as the brother said in the last show I did, through the garage door, through the house, through the kitchen, and towards that way. Not a single dog barked. Not one dog barked. And supposedly they have 3 pit bulls and a puppy that lives in that house. And supposedly they just had them locked up that night. Something ain't making sense. And the nanny cam, now that I'm looking at it, man, that thing is huge. It's big. So I'm not understanding what's going on here. Okay. It's not making sense at all. And this woman here, let me bring this up here. Let me show you something real quick. Give you an idea of why I'm saying what I'm saying. Okay. Is this the update? Okay. That's the update. I don't want the update. I want the original. Can't make this stuff up. Okay. Cash and Carter are two little boys our daughter Monica has been taking care of since they were left with her a few weeks ago by a parent who dipped out. Now, supposedly, the father moved in there in March or February, I think it was, and he wound up leaving in March. So, March, okay. And right here it says, for Cash, 4-year-old, he was abducted from their house yesterday in South Dallas, taken away from the home, raped, beaten, and stabbed to death. Now, stop right there. That's where I want you to wait a minute, right there, okay? How does he know this is exactly what happened to Cash? Because when there's an investigation, everybody is considered, and this is not, he took these pictures. These are not pictures of his house. These are pictures of, I think, their aunt. I'm not sure, but these are not pictures of his house. So he grabbed these pictures up and decided to use them as he posted this post. Now, pay attention to what I'm about to say. It don't take rocket science to figure this up. When I was reading this, I thought, now how? And I was talking to Kameron because me and her has been doing nothing but dwelling on this story. Now, how did he know that 4-year-old Cash was abducted? Well, we all know he was abducted, but how did he know that he was raped, beaten, and stabbed to death? Now, we know he was stabbed to death because of the way the witness, the person that found him, seen him. She said she thought it was an animal till she got up close and seen the arms and legs. That's how mutilated he was. And that's sad. But how did he know he was raped and beaten? How did he know that? Unless that happened before the stabbing. Why he looked so limp when you pick him up out of bed. Why he didn't move an inch when Carter got back in bed and was kicking around trying to get comfortable. And I seen him kick Cash and Cash didn't move. He kicked him a couple of times and moving a couple of times and he didn't move. So allegedly, could it already have been that the child was already gone? Since they can't really tell you the time of death, supposedly. So right here he says, from Dallas, Texas, taken away, from the home, and I ain't going to repeat that. They caught the 18-year-old kids, 18-year-old kids. That's plural. That means more than one. Did it. He is behind bars and he won't see you very many more days. I'm sure Cash now lives in heaven. You will not have to worry about being abandoned no more. So evidently he had a deal with being abandoned. Okay, any child would. Now I want to do the update. Let me see the update here. Here's the update. An update for now. The kid that abducted him was 18 years old. My daughter was video of him on her surveillance taking him from the home. By everyone was sleeping. He slipped in the house without anyone noticing and took him around 5-something in the morning. My knowledge, a friend was with him. His knowledge? Now, how does he know this? Are you seeing what I'm talking about now? Think about that. He was taken at 5-something in the morning. Don't make sense. 5-something in the morning. Yeah. My knowledge, his knowledge, a friend was with him who recorded the whole incident and went back to the house with him again. Really? How does he know this? We only see one on camera on the nanny cam. So how does this guy, when there's an investigation, they're not going to tell anybody what they found or any type of investigation than what was already out there, a child mutilated laying on the side of the road. That's all they're going to know. They're not going to go tell them that there was a friend and that they videotaped or they recorded they don't tell that stuff. So how is it that this man, Monica's father, knows this? That's what bothered me when I read this, and it's off Facebook post. He's got it in his Facebook. His Facebook is not locked down. Okay, it's open, and this is what he puts. And it's like, really now? I mean, how are you really? So I'm reading this and I'm thinking, how does he know all this? This is not something that would have been told to him. Oh, a detective and them are going to come up and say, hey, we caught him and there was another guy with him too. He recorded it. Would you believe that? No, that is not what detectives and them do when there's an investigation. They hush, they shut up so the media don't get a hold of it. And so people don't start. So why is this guy making a story up that he seems to know so much about? If there wasn't someone else in the family allegedly involved, and I have to say allegedly for legal purposes. So he says recorded the whole incident and went back to the house with him again because they plan on taking Carter, his twin brother, and doing the same thing. Really now? Why? It gets better. This gets so much better. You can't make this stuff up. So here it is, Carter, his twin brother, and doing the same thing. People were awake in the house and looking for Cash by the time he returned. So he just went away. After the police picked him up and the other boy, and it don't say nothing in the news about two boys being picked up now, does it? No, it does not. It says one, and that's Darian Brown. Does not say two boys have been arrested. They said one has been arrested. So why would this man be saying this? So people were awake in the house and looking for Cash by the time he returned. So they're looking for Cash, and he decides he's going to creep up on in the house again while people are yelling, Cash, like the mother said. She was yelling, Cash, come out. Don't scare mommy now. Cash. So he's going to creep his ass back up in the house knowing people are looking for that other child. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Okay, so here it is again, because they planned on taking Carter, his twin brother, and doing the same thing. People were awake in the house and looking for Cash by the time he returned. So he just went away. After the police picked him up and the other boy, who were seeing more people's porch videos, a couple blocks down where they ducked Voice body in the street, the other kid turned over his phone recordings to the police showing them what happened because he recorded the whole thing. Suck. I think he meant to say sick. This guy, he does worse typing than I do. Cash and Carter are two little boys. Our daughter, Monica, has been taken care of since they were left. Now, you go watch this story, and everyone and their mother on this story is covering it. It's going to tell you there's too much that's not making sense about this whole thing. Okay? There's not much making sense about this whole thing. And I'm going to tell you something right now. From the looks of the bedroom, you got stained floors, which you're going to have that with kids, but you clean up. Okay? Curtains are down. I mean, if a curtain comes down in my child's room, I go put it back up. Don't know. Okay? So here's a door here leading to the outside. What I don't understand, and this is what don't make no sense. He goes through a garage door, walks through the garage, through the kitchen, turns left to go into a room where they got stuff storage, and then into the children's room. How does someone do that when they get the child, they can go right out that door there. Right out that door there. Now, we do see Brown on the cam. Now, I want to know what's going on here. There's something that was planned. Something ain't connecting. Something ain't making sense. Okay? When he says that the child was taken at 5 something in the morning, but Monica did not call until 6 a.m. about a break-in. Okay? Then she calls again, I think it was 10 something, to say that Cash was missing. What the hell is going on? And Monica, you're going to sue anybody, you damn right. Bring it. Bring it to each and every one of us, because I guarantee you will be questioned on the stand. Something happened, and I don't believe that Brown was by himself if he had anything to do with it. But now he's telling the police that's not him on that camera. Now, let me show you something here. I think I got some videos here. Well, not videos, but okay, this one here. I want you to see this one. Okay. I'm sorry, but this does not look like him. This does not look like him. This is longer hair. He has cornrow hair. Let me find a picture with him on it. Let me see. Okay. Now, yeah, it's a little longer here. Okay. So it's his. He's got the pointy nose. He don't have a pointy nose. Okay. He doesn't have a pointy nose. Here he is in different clothing. This person is in backpack, sweatsuit with a hoodie, headband. Supposedly them were night vision goggles. Supposedly some YouTuber said that. But these two guys look almost alike. I believe he was second in there when they went looking for cash. He was probably help looking for cash. He probably was help looking for cash. And he decided to say, hey, you know, wait, well, hold on. And he went to check on cash. Now I'm going to try to find the video where, hold on, let me try to find it here. And then there's a man that's a grandfather, says 3 months before cash was taken by Brown, he had an altercation with Brown going through the bedrooms and stuff. And he got into an altercation, told him to leave. Now, was he visiting or what? He now is pressing charges, but he didn't press charges 3 months before this happened. He let him go. He refused to press charges. He said he tried to grab his 2-year-old granddaughter. Now, pay attention to what I'm about to say. The 2-year-old granddaughter, he finally gets her out of his hands and puts her on the couch and commenced going after Brown. Brown punches on this man, punches him in the forehead, punches him, and he still refuses to press charges. Now that Brown is in custody, he's pressing charges. Excuse me, what was Brown doing in his house in the first place? And is this to help cover up for what's going on? Because I heard the interview that Kameron Moori put on, and he just didn't look, no, something ain't right. He's not telling the truth about something. He's not telling the truth about something. So here we are with this situation, and I'm thinking that he either didn't, I don't believe this is him bending over that child. First off, his legs are too, no. This child is not even moving. This child is like, he's not even moving. You wake a child out of bed like that, and some children don't, but I guarantee you the child is going to be moving, trying to fight the situation. When this child come up missing, or when this child was taken down, and let me see, I got it right here. Let me find it here. There is a video of a family that is, let me get it up here. That is, let me see if this is it. Is this it? This might be it. Okay, hold on. Okay, this person is saying these are night vision glasses. Could be. Hold on, I gotta find it here. It's a video. Okay, here we go. Okay. Now, let me show you something, all right? I went and looked at videos of people that are, how can I put this? Darker color skin in where they're in night camera, you know, like nanny cams and stuff. And their skin does appear to be a white color tint in them cameras. But what I don't understand, and he could have went home and changed his clothes. I understand that. But I don't believe it's the same guy. Something's telling me it's not the same guy. Okay. And when you look at the video where Darion Brown bends over, he touches the child's face and then lifts back up. And I'm trying to find that video because I had that video. But here we go. Okay. See, he's touching the child. He's not going to take the child. He's touching child. Someone says that's a knife. Well, was he bringing a brand new clean knife for the second killing? I don't think so. And it could be a knife. It could be a butter knife. He's having breakfast. Now he's looking right at the camera. Now this could be him. It could be him, but somebody else is involved. Someone there, and then this right here, see this where my mouse is? Okay, hold on. Let me do something here real quick. This story is not making sense, and there's too many people covering it, and there's a lot of people that saying the same thing I'm saying. Something ain't right in Denmark. I'm just saying. Okay, I want this right here. Now, hold on a minute. I want to do something right here. Okay. That's not going to work. Okay. All right. I'm going to go with this. Okay. Okay. Now, let me show you something. Oh, it's not going to let me. Hold on. Which in a second. Okay. Desktop. I'm trying to save a picture here. Okay. Now, I don't know where it went. Usually they pop up on my screen after I take them, but I guess it's not going to do it today. Okay, this is the one. I think it is. I think I just took this. Okay, no, it's this one. Okay, I want you to see something, okay? Is that the one? No, that's not the one. Hold on just a second. Okay. All right. Okay, right here is a light. Okay. He's looking right at the nanny cam, but he don't have his glasses on at the time. So what the hell's going on here? And we don't even have not seen from point A to point B on this nanny cam because it's been chopped up by the news. It's been chopped up by Monica, allegedly. It's been, I got to say allegedly because she's threatening to sue people. So here he is. He's here. But to hear the grandpa tell it, okay, to hear the grandpa tell it, that's not the one I want. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see here. Okay, to hear the grandpa tell it, okay. Cash and Carter, our two little boys, our daughter Monica has been taken care of since their dad were left with her a few weeks ago by the parent who dipped out. For cat. Okay, dipped out. Why didn't they go looking for the family members instead of keeping these kids? And she's already saying this kid is calling her mommy. The kid's only been there 2 months. How does a kid start calling someone else mommy after 2 months? You don't do it. I mean, I'm telling you right now, you don't do it. Because I was married to a man who had twins and little son Austin, and none of that. They were 4 and 2 when I met him and married him, and they didn't call me mama. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Kids that know, they are not going to do that. So what is this light here in the window? All right, when he comes in, watch him. He's going to come back while they're looking. Is he help looking for cash too? Because supposedly he lived there with the girlfriend. Here's the tennis shoes. Here's boots. Uh-huh. So he looked, he bent down, he looked, and he's walking away. If he wanted to grab the child, he can grab the child right now and go. If he wanted to grab the child, he can grab the child right now and go. Now, if this is Darian Brown in here, I doubt very seriously. See, he could have grabbed the child. And he walks out because I believe he's looking for the child with them. And I'm watching the legs as they move, as they walk in. Okay, now watch the leg movement. Why is he looking straight at the nanny cam? Why would he look straight at the nanny cam? See what I'm saying? Let me speed this up. Let me see. Oh, it's on normal. Okay. Now, this is where I don't understand. Okay. Don't watch him. Watch the one over here in the nanny cam. Why would he touch the blanket, then smell it? Was the blanket wet? My thought is, was Cash already dead? And they had to cover it up and pin it on somebody at the same time. That makes sense. I mean, it makes a lot of sense to ask that question. See, something ain't right. He keeps looking at the nanny cam and he's looking at it as he's coming in the room like he knows it's there. And it's not making no sense. And he's looking over at him. Why didn't he just grab him? He's got to grab that kid. Why that kid? And I'm trying to find the video, because as soon as you see him going and climbing in bed, he kicks Cash and, trying to get comfortable. It's not that he kicks him to mean it. He's actually kicking. And this child ain't got no movement. None. No movement whatsoever. So was there something that had already happened to Cash? And now they're trying to do a cover up, and they had help. I truly think that Brown, Darian Brown right there, was involved, but he wasn't alone. He was not alone. And that's what gets me. He says he's not the one in the camera. I believe, and this right here, look right here. Look, okay, I want you to watch this again. Okay, he's over here. See this light? Watch this right here. Okay. I want to show you something. This here, you can't make this stuff up. All right, now watch this light. See this light on? Watch it blink as he's moving. Watch it right over here, the window. See? And he's calling for Cash. They're looking for Cash now. So, see, this is what I'm talking about. What the hell happened? Okay. What the hell happened that hold on. Okay. Now, this is what I wanted. Okay. You bring this up here. Now, and this is why I wanted to cover this. And a lot of people that did the Vegas, we could use your help. Seriously. Instead of all this drama crap, why don't you do something, help out with this situation? Because this is an ongoing story. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's dissecting the video. Everyone's talking about the situation. How is this? You carry a child and you're hurting this child, and you just throw this child in the ground. You didn't take this child in nowhere to be killed. Where's all the blood? Where is the blood drips? Where is the screaming? Why weren't dogs barking? Okay. It's not making sense. None. Watch.
The door is broke right here. As you can see, it doesn't have a latch on it. So we use a chain now to lock it up. And that's where he came.
When he says we use a chain, he can't even point the chain out. That means they don't lock it up. He can't even point the chain. Watch.
It's broke right here. As you can see, it doesn't have a latch on it. So we use a
He can't even find the chain. We use he's looking around. One more time. Watch him. He can't even find the damn chain they're supposed to use to lock it up. So if they really used the chain to lock it up, where's the chain? He's got to look for it. It's like, He can't even find it.
It doesn't have a latch on it. So we use
Yeah. So we use, where's it at, buddy? Where's it at, Cameron?
a chain now to lock it up. And that's where he came in.
And how they know that's where he came in? How do they know that's where he came in at? Because they said so? Where's all the cameras all over the house? The only camera that I heard about is the nanny cam that's in the bedroom, the kids' bedroom, and that's it. Ain't seen no other footage of anything else. If she sold that footage, why didn't she sell the rest of the footages?
He lifted the door up, and right here, as you can see, it's been kicked in, or
been kicked in. Wouldn't you wake the hell up if you hear someone kicking a damn door in where you're at? I'd hear it. The dogs in the house will hear it no matter where they're put up at. Hell, my dogs bark when there's an animal in the yard at night. And okay. So what I'm saying is, where were the dogs? Did the dogs know this person didn't want to bark at them? He says that was kicked in. That's pretty old looking. That is old looking. Okay. That's like I was locked out 6 months ago and kicked the door in type shit.
Tampered with.
Kicked in or tampered with. And that looking like that, you would have woke the hell up hearing that. Sorry, but you would have.
If you would call it. And he made his way through here while we were all asleep. Quiet, I guess. I don't know why nobody heard him.
That boy lying. The more that boy talked, the more he lying, allegedly. But he's walking you through what he did. How, if they were all asleep and they didn't catch this, how do they know that's exactly what he did? How do they know that's exactly what happened?
Around here, and then into here. This is where the boys slept. This is where they were sleeping that night. He slept in the bed. He just came in, just stood over him, just watched him. The cameras are here.
Look at that dresser. It ain't used for nothing. Look, the cameras were here. The FBI or the detectives have the cameras, evidently. But wouldn't you see something as big as that one camera we seen? You seen that big old white thing that I pointed out in the last video? Cameras were here.
Directly at the crib.
Pointing directly at the crib. Why the crib? You want to keep a nanny cam. You want it to surface the whole room, not just the crib. Am I correct? Why would you have a nanny cam on the crib? Why would you buy a nanny cam to begin with? If they live in a house where everybody trusts everybody family, why would you need a nanny cam? People usually get a nanny cam to keep an eye on a nanny. Here, you don't have money to get a shampoo, rent a shampoo and clean them rugs. You can't even put up a curtain that's fell or tore down by a child playing. You put the child in swaller to live in and to stay in, but you're going to afford a nanny cam. Oh, I got you. Makes a lot of sense there. When you think one of the teenagers would have took this room, why put these babies way in the back by themselves? Not making sense. Making no damn sense at all.
Watching. They just picked him up, took him back that way. Carried him, just like carried him. Brought him back this way and just took him back out that way.
How does he know that?
And from there,
now, how does he know that? And why would children, I've asked this question over and over, why would children be so left far in the back away from adult people? Oh, that's why they had a nanny cam, I guess. You put the children who were thrown on you, they're a burden. You ain't getting no money to feed them. You're living butt ass poor as it is from the looks of that house. I'm just saying, allegedly. And here a child is having a nanny cam on it. You forget to look at the nanny cam when you're looking for cash. Supposedly to hear the grandpa tell it, okay? To hear the grandpa tell it, Brown and a friend came back to grab Carter and do the same thing to Carter. When clearly, if I can find the video I watched where Carter goes back to bed, he is getting comfortable and trying to cover up, and he kicks Cash 3 or 4 times getting comfortable. Because I remember calling Kameron and telling her on the phone what I seen. And that baby didn't move. Cash didn't move. You think about 3 or 4 times, he would at least, moved around in his sleep. He didn't move. Was he? And I'm just asking. I ain't saying he was. Okay. But allegedly, could he had already been dead? Could have something already happened to him and they had to get him out of there. And maybe they used Brown to get him out of there. Just saying. That's the Daily Mail video. This one is, I think. No, this is hers. No, the Daily Mail is just as worse. Let me see. No, hold on. No. Okay. Yeah, the Daily Mail video it's I don't know where to be because this is all news. Maybe I can get it up. Well, hold on. I can get it off. Let me see. What's this? Okay, no. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find it in here. Okay. Let me see. Oh, here it is right here. This is what I wanted to bring up. This was on May 15th. Okay, here. Hold on. Right here says, man accused of kidnapping Cash Gernon argues he's not the man seen in the video. The man accused of snatching 4-year-old Cash Gernon from his bed the morning of the boy's slaying says he is not the person seen in the now published home surveillance video. The man's lawyer said Darian Brown, 18, was arrested May 15th after a jogger found the child dead in the 7500 block of Sandal Ridge Drive in the Mountain Creek area of Dallas that same morning. Cash and his twin brother were staying with the girlfriend of his father about 8 blocks away. And I'm not, I have the video where his father, the biological father, speaking, but he makes it about himself. And I don't give a damn what he thinks about himself. His children are dead because of his negligence. Okay. His son is dead because of his negligence. I don't even want to hear him speak, to tell you the truth about it. Okay. So here, hold on. The video the caretaker gave to the Daily Mail she made money off it, guys. A man is seen standing over the twins as they slept before swiftly carrying Cash from the bed shortly before 5 a.m. Dallas Police Lieutenant Kerry Wise said Brown will face a capital murder charge after evidence testing is complete. Health and Harris Brown's defense attorney said Brown told him that he's not guilty of breaking into the house and taking Cash or killing him. This is not an open and shut case. Even if you believe that Brown's on the video, it doesn't mean he killed the kid, said Harris, who added that he's only seen the video online and has not received it from the police and the prosecutors. Harris said that he has not yet received any evidence in the case. He has visited Brown in jail and spoken with his family. Harris said he will request a mental health evaluation and anticipates there will be proof of a series of mental disorder. Harris did not provide any details. Cash was reported missing shortly before 11 a.m. by the woman who had dated the twins' father. So they're going to go with that, but I'm going to tell you right now, hold on just a minute. Let me bring this down. Hold on just a minute. I got some here. Let's see. Is it this one maybe? Okay. Yeah, I think this is the one. Hold on. Let me bring it up here.
Show us why you
No. I don't want to show you why I travel nowhere. Hold on. There's just a lot going on. I mean, come on. Okay, let me see. Is this the one? Okay, hold on just a second. I'm looking at something. Okay. No. Now, this is the video. Okay. This is him talking about and he can't even find the damn chain they used because they never used one. I can guarantee it. Okay.
It doesn't have a latch on it, so we use a chain now to lock it up, and that's where he came in. He lifted
and where's the chain, Cameron?
The door up, and right here, as you can see.
I don't want to hear him no more. He's a liar. I just don't trust this guy. Something ain't right with this dude.
Brought him back out.
I don't want to hear him talk. I want to see this right here. Okay, here we go. Okay, now maybe if I didn't have it so wide, wouldn't be so blurry. Okay, right here. Okay, so he's going in. This is Carter going to bed. He's getting back in bed. He must have went and used the bathroom. And he moves in with his feet. Did you see that? Watch him. He's going to move in with his foot, and Cash does not move. He's pushing him with his feet because he's trying to get comfortable. He's pushing with his feet and everything, and Cash is not moving. So what the hell? See, he kicks him right in the face, and he's not moving. He doesn't move. See, that's what I'm saying. That here is so messed up, and I'm not understanding. He looks towards the window where you seen that light. He's going after one Pacific kid. He's not going after two. And if this guy is a friend of Cameron's and went to school with Cameron and supposedly, allegedly slept with Monica, well, then he would know that one kid, he could say, hey, come here, gosh, come here, and get him out of bed, the one that just went back to bed. He's not wanting him. He's wanting the one that's sleeping. I'm not getting it. He's going after a Pacific kid. Why? And why didn't Cash move when his brother kicked him, getting back, trying to get comfortable? He didn't move. He stayed still. And when you see him pick him up, that baby is limp. He doesn't move. See, he wants Cash. He's not worried about Carter. Carter, you think he'd get a hold of Carter and Carter follow because Carter and them knew him. He came around there all the time. He looks back at Carter. Why Cash? They're twins. You're going to pick and choose from a twin you're getting ready to murder? Really? See, something ain't right here. If he wasn't alone and acting alone, he needs to fess up. They only got one person. They got one person arrested, but that ain't what the father says. Okay. The father said, quote, notice that, and took him around 5-something in the morning. My knowledge, a friend was with him who recorded the whole incident and went back to the house with him again because they plan on taking Carter, his twin brother, and doing the same thing. People awake in the house and looking for Cash by the time he returned to get the second child. And he's okay. Really? Really now? That's not making no sense. And then he says right here, after the police picked him up and the other boy who were seeing more people on the porch videos a couple blocks down where they ducked voice. I don't even know what's he saying. Body in the street and the other kid turned over his phones. No, all we're hearing on the news is just, and that's why is he telling this story? These ain't even his pictures. These are not even the Moori's pictures. These belong to the other family, the biological mom's family. These ain't even their pictures to be posting. And he posts them. I didn't post his name because I don't feel that I'm going to dox these people. But I will tell you this. How does he know there was a second assailant that helped Darian Brown? How does he know that? And how does he know that they turned over the videos? Because that's not what we're hearing. Let me go over in my chat, see if K-Ran and one of them there. Okay, K-Ran, have you heard anything else about a second assailant arrested? They allegedly lived with Monica for 9 months. I don't know what's the truth. I don't know what the truth. You hear the father say they were a couple weeks. It says here, and hold on, let me get the other one. Right here, it didn't say a couple of weeks. Right here, the father said, no, that's the update. Hold on, let me get it here. Okay. No, hold on. I got the wrong pictures. Let's see here. This one. Hold on just a minute. Okay. Okay, right here it says, where the hell did it go? Cash and Carter are two little boys. Our daughter Monica has been taken care of since they were left with her a few weeks ago. So they weren't there months. They were there a few weeks, he's saying. Oh, Darian allegedly lived with Monica for 9 months. See, I can see that. I think he's back there I'm telling you, I think they're all involved. And if he's in love with Monica, then he ain't going to open his mouth. He's just going to keep denying it's him. But he better plea a deal and tell what really happened, because nobody on this platform that's covering this story is actually believing a damn thing that Monica and Kameron are saying. Not a damn thing. And then the father's going to post that there was two. See, the father's post right there clearly states that there were two people involved, Darian and his friend. His friend recorded, took and gave his phones to the police. If he was part of the thing, that's called an accomplice. He filmed it. They would even say they have a witness who filmed the blah, 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 blah. Why does the father know so damn much more than the police department do? And I pray the police department does not give up and they go after the real truth. Now, supposedly, I think Kameron and me were talking, and it took the detectives, 12 hours to process that room, the house? They took the carpet out. Why would you take the carpet out? What was the reasoning for take the carpet out? Because they believed that child, there was no blood leading from that house to where they found that child several blocks away. That child was laid there after being killed somewhere else. Was he killed in that room? How does the father know he was raped? That didn't come out either. See? The stepfather. Okay. Okay, they both live in a house. Yeah, exactly. So how does he know that the boy was raped and beaten? We all know he was stabbed to death because the mess the witness found him in. So how does this stepfather know more than the detectives do? How does the stepfather know more than anyone else? Because his stepfather knows a lot more than we know. And why would he post pictures of the opposite family than of the family than it is? Because didn't Cash and Carter have sisters that were twins also, older? Mm-hmm. So the mother had to become a truck driver in order to support her family. The father had the twins. But like I was telling Kameron, even if he was in rehab or whatever, he wasn't going to get none of my babies. There was blood from leading the trail to where Cash was tossed. I was saying that there wasn't. The person I was listening to said there wasn't. Exactly. How does he know so much? How does he know Cash was raped? That's not something the detectives are going to put out there. That's not something the investigation team's going to put out there. Even to the news, they won't tell the news. Not while an investigation's going. And then from what I'm hearing, there is still an investigation, even though they have Darian Brown in custody. And not only that, if you think about it, okay, this stepfather's posting all this crap that how does he know more than the detectives? And not on top of that, why is he posting? Why is it her and Kameron, okay, Monica and Kameron are doing interviews and talking as if they know all about this more than the detectives do? Not making no sense. So I'm not understanding this whole situation here. And why do you want to put the babies in the back room of that house? Why is everyone else getting to be up at the front of the house, but then babies are put in the back room of that house? Why is that? See, that's not making no sense. I mean, give or take, it's hard to keep up after children, but why would they want to take this unless they found blood in this room? Because they took the carpet out of here. The investigation team actually took the carpet out of there. And didn't Monica and the father meet in rehab? So here it is. That's a disgusting room. She got money for a nanny cam. She got money for an attorney, but she ain't got no money to get a damn. And this is supposed to have been an add-on. Am I correct? I don't understand why he would take a chance of going back through the way supposedly he came when he's got a door right there. It don't make no sense. Makes no sense at all. Who puts a baby in a place like this to sleep, for God's sake? In the back of the house where there's a door and a garage door and everything else, and you can't have them up front with you. Yeah, rehab lovers, they make the best, right? Supposedly. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to find this one thing. Hold on. But I will tell you this, and this is just from going and looking at different things. Hold on, let me see this here. I pulled up something. Video shows man carrying sleepy 4-year-old out of the bedroom hours before a body was found. Let me see if this is it. Okay, can't allow it. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I'll make sure it starts before I give in. Okay.
He's just the sweetest boy.
Kameron Moori told me about the boy he calls his brother, Cash Jordan.
He was the sweetest boy ever.
That boy lying. My opinion, but he lying. He can't even look at nobody. He's smiling. Why you say the sweetest boy ever and you smiling? What kind of person is that? He don't even look at them.
He loved like y'all right here. He'd be so happy to run out here. What's up, y'all?
Sadly, Cash was found dead in the streets.
That boy lying.
Sweetest boy.
Kameron Moori told me about the boy he calls his brother, Cash Jordan.
He was the sweetest boy ever. He loved like y'all right here. He'd be so happy to run out here. What's up, y'all?
Sadly, Cash was found dead in the streets Saturday morning, just blocks from his home.
Honestly, I'm confused, bro. Like, why? He was 4, you know? Like, who does this to 4-year-old kids? You know what I'm saying?
Police arrested.
There's something wrong with that. That boy ain't reading right. I'm sorry. I'm going to call it. Something ain't right. I don't care what you say. Him, something is not right in the hen house. He just looking at him telling me something ain't right. He's lying.
18-year-old Darian Brown. DPD says Brown broke in and kidnapped the child.
Say, look at the front of this house. And she gonna get an attorney? She can't even get new shades, and you can pick them up at $7 to $9 to $13, $14, $15, up to $20 at Walmart. And she can't even get a shade. She can't even take care of her house, much less getting a day. Lordy.
Around 5 a.m. Saturday, the family says cameras inside the home captured it all.
It shows him coming in, took him while he was asleep.
He lying.
Asleep. Carried him out of my house while he's asleep.
Brown.
That boy lying. He lying. Something ain't right. There's something ain't right with him and his mama. I'm just saying.
Faces kidnapping and
I have a right to feel that way. I just don't feel he's telling the truth about it all. I don't think he's telling the truth.
Burglary charges. Investigators anticipate more charges after they get results from the lab.
Why couldn't he do it to me? I'd rather me than him.
Cameron said he went to high school with the suspect, but he believes the crime is random.
Random, yes, random out of nowhere, for no reason. There's no reason for none of this. There's no it's not from revenge, not from hate, not from none of that. Not for to get back at us, nothing.
Cash is not Cameron's biological brother. Cameron said his mom was dating a man who has a few sons, and Cash is one of them. A few months back, they broke up, and the man left the boys with Cameron's mom.
That was my brother. Nope.
They don't know why he left. Yeah, they do. He had warrants against him, and they were getting close to getting him. So he took off. Okay, he's still in hiding. He still refuses to give himself up to the law. He got a dead son from his bullshit life that fell back on his son. He abandoned his children with people he did not know them. And now one of the sons are dead. Wow. You can't make this stuff up. You seriously can't make this stuff up. And everybody is covering this story. There are so many people covering this story on YouTube. And I plan on covering it more myself because something is not right with this story. And my God, I mean, hold on. Let's see. Let me go to YouTube. I want to show you guys something. You can't make this up. Okay, hold on. Let me show you. Okay. me see if this is going to show. Hold on.
Trying to have a-
Hold on. Okay. This is just one. You bring it up here. Okay. This here is about the story. Okay. And you got other people. I mean, they're all covering this story. Okay. They're covering this story. Everybody's covering this story. And I think that Monica and her, a lot of people are covering this story. I think Monica, neighbor, recalls finding a 4-year-old child's body. This neighbor right here. I think everybody's covering this story. And everybody's saying the same thing. Something ain't right with this story. Something ain't right with this picture. There's a lot of lying and a lot of covering up. And I hope to God that Darian Brown don't take the whole, there's some other. He's going to take the whole thing. And they're not going to come down. If I was Darian Brown's family, I would say I want it investigated. There's more than just him involved. Do I believe Darian Brown was involved? I think he was involved. I think they used him. And I think there's more to the story. And I believe that Cash probably wasn't even alive when he was pulled out of that bed. Not seeing what I'm seeing. And if there's more and more people that would cover this story, if we had the Vegas crew covering this like they did Vegas, you can imagine what could be found in this story, because that was a lot of damn good researchers. I give that for the Vegas crew. There was a damn good researchers, and they didn't let up, and they kept on and kept on and kept on, bringing out more and more truth. But I guess drama is what pays the bills, right? That's a figure of speech. You really don't pay the bills. Don't take me literally. But this baby, Cash, he deserves justice. And he deserves his story to be told. And he deserves for the truth to come out, and not just for the investigation team there in Texas to say, okay, we got our perpetrator. But then you got the stepfather posting crap like that, like he knows what went on. Start giving lie detector tests. Start putting the pressure on these people, because I don't believe that Darian Brown was alone. So I'm going to let you guys go. Ponder on it. And I'll be back again tomorrow night with some more. We'll see what we can do about this story, because that baby deserves the truth. That baby deserves to have his story told, and he deserves to have it investigated. The way we do it down here on YouTube. Not the way the police do it, the way we do it. Peace, guys. # justice for Cash.